Hello and welcome to Door Kickers 2. A door is for life, not just for Kickmas. That's so bad. Anyway, today we're going to be on Yacht, which is a workshop mission that you can go on and get yourself on Steam. Now, I haven't played this before. I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but whatever it is, I'm sure we'll manage to get through. Because I can see straight away this is a large area that needs clearing. But I'm going to change some weapons. Okay, so I'm back and I managed to change a few things. Now, I've changed this from the silence to the M16A4 rifle. I just think it's going to be much better in that environment. Plus, I've added a suppressed M9 just in case we do want some stealth. Boosted the armor a bit because, again, it looks like we're going to be taking a few shots, especially long range. And on a long range, you do find that the enemies tend to have a bit of an advantage unless you have a sniper. Flashbang, but a breacher shotgun. So, looking at the map, we're going to have to break this up into 3 sections. First section is this main bit here, which doesn't seem to have a lot of ways to hide. And then there's this intricate little mid-section here that's going to pose quite a little bit of threat. We also then have the end. Now, I don't know what's in this end. All I know is that there's probably going to be quite a few guys there. Maybe some guys hidden at the back here as well. So, we're going to have to be careful, especially considering we're only breaching from one way. They have a lot of angles and we only have one place to be. So, starting with this one, we're going to have to watch out because all the windows here just look out, which makes this entire area one giant block, except they have cover here with this window. So we're going to have to make sure that as we go around, we use the cover of these blinds, assuming they don't get shot out, so that nobody can take us out as we go through the door. Maybe we'll have somebody go around here, follow through, and just help us. So once we get to this midsection here and here, we've got 2 angles of approach before we go to our final hall and take the final area. So let's see how that plays out. So the first thing we're going to need to do is cover port and starboard to make sure nobody is there. We've got the long range. We also need to watch these windows, and if we break any with blinds on, it will reveal large chunks of the room, and that's just going to cause us problems. Next, we want to focus on the doors. So this door and this door. We're going to try and breach this, so that's what we want to cover before we go in. Now, as for this small room, there's no point sending the guy in there straight away because obviously there's just no way to defend against all these angles. However, we want to go around the sides to cover like a cross, so across here, and then we'll slowly move out and try to cover the middle gap, which he can also cover there. So first thing, we need to set these up. It's also important that they don't just run around, so I want to have them just sort of peek around the corner, just so they don't bite off more than they can chew. Just so they can get a nice peek around that corner, and that way if there is anybody long range, they can hopefully take them out first, and then if there's anybody a little bit closer, they can then start working on them. With him, okay, I know. I'm going to put a slap charge on this door, because I don't want him to go in yet. I'm going to then make this go on A, so when I press A, he's going to clear this room. He'll also be clearing down the center, which hopefully the other 2 will support him with as well. It's sort of long and short range covered with one action. But he is going to need extra coverage from the other 2. So what I'm going to do as well, and this is going to be on a command, I'm just going to move them out just a little bit, just to give a little bit more cover, especially on this door, because that is the door that he's going to be covering from. So if anyone is hiding there, then it's got 3 barrels on that one area, plus those 2 at the side. I've got them covered, and that's both going to be on A. But let's see if it works. Okay, peeking around the corner, cover the long. Oh, there's a few people now. Quite a few people, more than a bargain for, and somebody hidden behind that thing as well. Oh, still someone running out. Oh, that was a suicide bomb. Okay, so we know we're dealing with suicide bombs. Oh, someone in there straight away. Okay, so our mid and long is now covered. We only really have the space at the top, so I'm going to start moving in. Now, remember, we want to cover that door, but I want to flashbang this room. See, if I can flashbang the room, then I can send somebody around the outside, and then I'll get him immediately covering this door. That is the door we want covered, one of the 2 doors. I want to cover, that's perfect. Sort of perfect, maybe a little more. No, never mind. I just want to make sure that there's cover in case anybody decides to come through and try to give our guy any troubles there. He's got some coverage from a bit far. Meanwhile, now we're going to need him to sort of clear that room, with the end goal obviously being to cover that second door. So if we can just have him go around. Again, he wants to finish on that door. And then he's going to be triggered by B, so we can do it on the time we want. He's going to make sure that's clear before he moves along. Just another one, just in case anybody decides to run around from the gunfire. Also, we want to watch crossfire as well from these sections, which is why I'm keeping one guy back. And he's just going to watch that door, and then eventually the green is going to watch that door. Also, we want to keep our barrels pointed forward. This is quite a rectangle type level. You know, you're going forward constantly. You want your barrels always pointed forward as much as possible. That is the way you get it done. That is the quickest way to do it. It's the safest way to do it as well. Which is why I'm going to move him forward just in case someone comes around the corner. We don't want them going around and then flanking our guys and making us break position. Plus, he covers the long area down here, which is really advantageous for us. But I'm going to make sure that that's right, and I'm going to make sure that this is on a trigger. So he's also covering that door now as well. That was both doors are covered. He's got down there. Everything is fine and ready to go. Okay, both doors covered. That's closed. That's closed. And advance.
Go.
Flash out, covered it. Okay, nobody is there. Straight to cover on the door. Oh, two people. Oh, door opened. That's fine. Okay, so one guy is covering the door, but that's why we've sent the yellow to cover anybody trying to go around here. Easy. Right, he's covering both doors again. He's covering the long still, which is our most important part right now. So let's start moving people around. I want him to get a little bit closer. Oh, I'm not sure why the music is skipping. It has never skipped before. I think it's the recording program. Just ignore that. Literally never skipped before. I've done this game so many times. Ah, and he's just kicked it because I was concentrating on the skipping. Right, he's also covering the door long there. So I want this guy to just clear this room a little bit. Now he's cleared that room. We want him in as soon as possible, and because he's going to make noise, we need to cover that room quick. Okay, and just make sure the angle is clear here. Yes, okay, straight back on that door. Right now we've got two people. We want to go left. Right, oh, he's only got his breech shotgun. Don't want to use that yet if we need to use it, but I am going to look through here. Just because I don't really trust it, to be honest. We've got one angle covered, so we just need this hole covered as well. Oh, it seems pretty... Oh, that door's open. So there could be someone in there, and someone could run from the bottom as well. So I'm going to clear this together, and then hopefully clear the end of the hole. But we need to be careful because there are suicide vests, as we saw before. So he's going to go through here on command. And then he's gonna keep some sight down there. Plus it covers that door at the bottom. So as much as possible. So two doors covered and a hallway. So this is on command. He is gonna... We want him to cover this area and make sure nobody is there. Chances are there will be somebody there if the door is open. Oh, he's moving. Nope. Move on command. Go. Yes. Okay. Now we've got all these angles covered so nobody can sneak up on us, but we still have that bathroom to cover. So we'll take this door out first and make sure nobody is there, and then we'll start to move around so it's safe to take out that bathroom while still providing cover down the hallway. Okay. Both barrels pointed down. Maybe somebody heard that. We don't want anyone running down there. Right, now you maintain sights there, but go towards the bathroom door so we can start to clear it. Clear. Clear. and keep watching. Right. And while he's got some cover there, there are obviously 2 sets of cover, so I don't really need to worry about them being in the line of fire. I want him back while I blow this. Okay. That didn't give me as much view as I'd really like. Now, right, flashbang. There's no point risking it. Especially with a 1-man clear, you want to always flashbang when you can. Clear, clear. Okay. I've got 3 active barrels. Like I say, you want to be moving forward as possible. You always want to be having that barrel pointed forward. I want him to see the door if he can. No, okay. But that'll do. He's covered in the hallway. You can cover the door. You move forward. Look under there. And then you give him some cover. Okay, so that is completely empty apart from that bit. And that looks like it's behind the changing thing, so I want to sort of... just want to make sure before I start moving forward that all my flanks are covered and nobody can come around and get us. Oh. Wow, yep. And that is why you do that. Alright, now, had we started firing here and he heard it, he would have came to us. This is hard. See? Ah, another suicide vest. God damn it. We've got these 2 areas to cover. There could be more suicide vests. So while I'm getting down there, I want a flashbang, and then I'm probably going to want a flashbang as well while I'm actually in there before I enter the room. So going down the hallway, so it sort of alleviates some of the stress that I'm going to be under. And also stops the fire, and then once I'm in there, so I can actually breach the room. Hope that makes sense. So they're going to be timed, obviously. You go there, cover the left, and you go there and cover the right. Doesn't cover all the room, but this is just before we breach. Everyone is flashed. Give us some more. Now we need another flashbang just before we breach the room, and then he's going to go there and he's going to clear the right side here. But we also want him to turn immediately to face the bathroom in case somebody comes out. Meanwhile, we're going to send him all the way down to sort of cover our long there, but we also want to put him behind the bed so he's ready to turn and face the... There you go, cover, turn and... Oh, yeah. Nice, and we've done it. 3 stars, no casualties, 18 dead, good points. I'll be quiet for the replay.
Alpha, go. Bravo, go. Alpha, go. Alpha, go. go.
Okay, so that is Yacht. Definitely going to mark it up on Steam. That is an excellent level. I'd advise anybody else who enjoys the level as well to go and do that. It really helps people. Also, what really helps is liking and subscribing to my videos. I am a very small channel. You have no idea how much it helps me grow. Thank you for watching. Thank you for engaging. Please feel free to tell me in the comments how you would have done it differently, and also what I've done wrong and what I could have done better as well. I am not a combat strategist, so feel free to rip me apart. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time, hopefully.